All right, boys, we're back. And we're 32-16-5. That's right, year 3, mid-season. It's looking good for the Oilers here. So let's go to the trade deadline, right before the trade deadline. I'm not going to adjust our roster too much. I've put the team together, and we're pretty good position right now. I think we're first in the West. Our record speaks for itself. All right, we have 2 goal scorers in the top 8 in Eberle and Hall. Nugent Hopkins has 30 assists. So, yeah, man, we're definitely off to a great start. And our team is coming together. Definitely coming together. The only thing is maybe we need a superstar defenseman if we don't have a successful season. And a successful season is at least the Final Four. I want a third-round appearance or I'm going to be disappointed. Absolutely. Riley Nash, no, we don't need you, buddy. Ian Cole, no, we don't need you. Michael Rippick, no, we don't need you. Colby Rappick, no, we don't need you. Brett McLean, no, we don't need you. Holy crap. Team's just giving up players here. And I'm still drinking my Molson Canadian, baby. Oh, my goodness gracious. There's no other beer like it. That's right. You can have Labatt Blue. You can have Coors Light, which tastes like water. But I'll stick to my Molson Canadian. Thank you very much. And Cal Clutterbuck, he's available. So we'll put him back in there. Best lines. Nashville Predators. We got to beat the Predators. 27, 27, and 3. Yep, there you go. There you go, man. It's pretty much automatic right now for our team. We're out of the gutter. We're no longer, we're no longer a young team. Well, we still are a young team, but we're no longer a rookie team. By that, I mean we're no longer a team who's young and who's not talented. We're young, but our players are at least 85 overall, especially through our first 2 lines. I mean, you got Hall, Nugent Hopkins, and Nash on the first line. They're all over 85. Nash is a 90, and in your second line, you got Paiarvi, Brassard, and Eberle, who are all over 85. So we're definitely coming together. What I said before, the superstar defenseman maybe is a issue, but so far our record's looking fine. I mean, we've been on a tear here. And our goalie. If we don't have a great run in these next 2 years, by year 5, I'm going out there and I'm going to get a goalie in the 90s. Steve Mason, a couple of years ago, he might have got to 90 overall if we would have had deep playoff runs, because that's extra experience, especially for a player who's only have C potential. That's how you get him better. But we haven't made too far. We've only got to the playoffs, first round in the last 2 years. So time is kind of passing him by. He's still a great goaltender, but he's not going to be the best goalie in this game. That's for sure. Not in this season anyways. All right, so the trade deadline. I'm only going to accept something here that really blows my pants off. We don't really need anything. We really don't. I like what our record is. I don't want to tinkle with anything. No need to give up any players. I'll trade away draft picks possibly, but no players. I like our team. I really do. No one's even coming with us with any trades. They're just like, man, we can't trade anyone to Edmonton. We can't make them better. And they're not going to accept anything that isn't amazing, because why would they want to mess with anything right now? Yeah, I didn't get a single trade at the deadline, and I'm not going to propose a single one, boys. That's right. We don't need it. Don't need it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Dominic Moore. 1 year. Should we pick him up just for depth? 1 year? Yeah, you know what? We'll put him in the minors. Yeah, he's not a bad little fast player. If he gets maybe the 4th line center if we need him. No, I'm not. I'm okay with that. And look at this. Jordan Eberle, 33 goals. All right. I'll look at the stats at the end of the season, all right? Yeah, okay, so we'll simulate to the end here. Game after LA, last game of the season. Man, if we might be able to get to 50 wins here. What a great season this would be. God, we put a hell of a team together here, boys. That's right. Theo Beckham. Oh, my God. This beer is giving me indigestion. I haven't eaten enough today. It's all bubbling in my stomach. That's all right, Bill. Come on now. 3-1, 3-1. Back-to-back 3-1 wins. Columbus Blue Jackets. Oh, the poor Columbus Blue Jackets. We stole their whole team from them, and we gave them nothing back. Well, okay, Sam Gagner. You know what, though? I haven't seen him on the top of any goal-scoring list, so whatever. I think we're the better... What was that one trade that you guys didn't like in the first season? It was Cal Clutterbuck, right? I gave way too much away for that. Whatever. Look at us now. Look at us now. There we go. We're doing fine. That's all right. Linus Omark, and who was the other person we traded for him? Brassard. No, it wasn't Brassard. We got Brassard back. Brule. There was Omark and Brule. They just weren't part of the franchise, boys. Talented players, yes. Part of our mold, no. It's all right. GM, a good GM is one of those GMs who, yes, gets to know the players, but also doesn't hold on to something that isn't working. That's right. Oh, we lost to Vancouver 2-1. We come back with a strong win, 5-3, and it's time for a sip. Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah. Oh, I love it. Oh, Columbus Blue Jackets. And we beat the Columbus Blue Jackets 3 wins away from 50-win season. Oh, we lost to the Dallas Stars. Best lines, best lines. Our injuries have been down pretty well this year. I haven't seen anything too outrageous, which is nice. Not only does the medical, when you upgrade it, not only does it prevent injuries, but if someone does get injured, it actually gets them back faster. So it's a great thing to upgrade if you're gonna simulate with no injuries, or sorry, with injuries on. No, I don't want to check my GM tracker just yet. Don't worry about that right now. Don't want to mess with anything. We're doing great. Last 2 games of the season here. Come on, can we get to a 50-win season? That would be great. Best lines. Come on. Oh, one more win. 50 wins. Can we do it? Edmonton. Oh, 50-win season, boys. Oh, man. Bringing back the good old days of Mark Messier, Yari Curry, and Wayne Gretzky. How could I pronounce him last? My God. 50-win season. Man, the Edmonton Oilers, they have truly turned it around. Even, man, we do have to have a good playoff push, but, I mean, for a regular season simulation, we're a good team, consistent team. Hang on here. All right, goaltending, save percentage. Are we up there? No, we are not, so it's definitely not our goaltending, which might hurt us in the playoffs, but let's not jinx it yet. Goals against average. No, we are nowhere to be found. Mason, that's okay. Wins, though. Mason, 48 wins. Wow, he almost had a 50-win season. My goodness gracious. Thank God he didn't get injured, but man, Mason, good job, good job. I think Mason will win that, I forget which trophy it is. I forget which one it is. It's the one where whatever team amasses the fewest goals against or something like. Oh, maybe he didn't win that. I forget, whatever. Points. Crosby led the league with 101. Yep, Parise and Kovalchuk. Yeah, okay, whatever. Jesus. Nowhere to be found in the points, but that's okay. Assists. No, not in the assists. Nugent Hopkins finished with 44 to lead our team. And goals, 37 for Taylor Hall. He came in 7th, which is solid, man. 37-goal season is a solid season. I mean, Crosby and Ovechkin both had over 50, but what are you going to do? It's okay. Whole team effort. We got 2 solid lines. The Eastern Conference looked like this. Washington, Philadelphia, and Boston winning their division. The Western Conference, and look at that, boys. Edmonton Oilers with 105 points, and we won the President's Trophy. Best team in the NHL this season. Well, regular season. So there you go. And look at that. The Vancouver Canucks, after winning the Stanley Cup last year, they fall to 87 points and don't make it into the playoffs unless there's one more game that we haven't simulated yet. So, wow, they're the laughing stock of the NHL once again. Big win when they win the Stanley Cup, but then if you don't make the playoffs after winning the Stanley Cup, I mean, good God almighty. You know what, though? They might have had a retirement or a trade here or there. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? All right, boys, so how much time we got left here? I think we got plenty enough time. 2 minutes. Let's simulate. Let's go in. Let's go into the first round. Hang on a second, though. Let's check our whole team stats here. Yes. Let's see who did what and how good everyone did. I think, you know what? I think our first line all had the 30-goal mark. Maybe Rick Nash didn't, but that's okay. You know, I don't really care who gets... I don't really care about leaderboards for that. I care about winning. Let's see here. All right, so we had, wow, Taylor Hall and Jordan Eberle, who was on the second line, had 36 goals. So 2 35-plus goal scorers. That's very, very good. Rick Nash, 27 goals. Solid. You know what? We didn't pay him to be a 50-goal scorer. He's just there to produce. Anything above 25 is solid. You know, he had 82 games. Look at this. No injuries there. Nugent Hopkins, 20 goals. Ryan Clough, in 71 games, so he missed 11 games, still had 20 goals, so solid. Sean Horkoff, third-line center, 20 goals, solid. Pyarvi, 18 goals, that's fine, don't worry about that. But look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 players with at least 20 goals. Solid. We're a solid goal-scoring team. Goals coming from everywhere. Assists, Nugent Hopkins with 44, Rick Nash, 41. There you go, Rick Nash. Even though he only had 27 goals, he is now producing with the assists for the young rookies on his line. Ryan Whitney, 36. Gilbert, 31. Okay. And the points, Rick Nash was 68. Nugent Hopkins, 65. Eberle, 65. Hall, 65. Interesting, isn't it? Our three rookies, Nugent Hopkins, Eberle, and Hall, all at 65 points. And the superstar above them, the veteran up there, the captain, Rick Nash, was 68 points. So there you go. They're solid seasons. They really are. You know, they're not 100, 150-point seasons like the old days of the NHL. But in today's NHL, you know what? 65-point seasons, they are solid seasons. So I'm happy with that. I really am. And since I haven't seen Mason's stats because he wasn't in the top, let's take a look here. Wow, Dubnyk is actually better, but I mean, that's only 6 games played. Ooh, our countdown timer. You know what? We might have to end this before the playoff run and then do a different video for the playoffs. Yeah, I think we'll do that. But that's okay. We'll look at a couple more things here. Hang on a second. We'll do a season wrap-up here. Goals against 199, not bad. Save percentage 911, not bad. Goals against average was 250. Okay, so again, he's an above average goalie, okay? I mean, goaltender is hard to come by, boys, but he's all right. All right, so let's go into our GM tracker. You know what I forgot to do this whole year? I forgot to go into scouting. Oh, God. That's okay. We're not going to have any of those scouted players play for our team anyways. They're not going to be good enough in the next 2 years. I totally forgot about that, though. Crap. All right, so here's our progress over the last 3 years. First year, look at that. 50 wins this season. We've improved by 7 wins. 105 points this season, 98 last season, 96 the first season. So we've progressively got better each season. We scored more goals this season, which is, oh my God, this beer is getting to me. We scored more goals this season, 251, which is good. And actually, we had 8 goals less than the last season. So not only do we get more goals, wow, we're only down to 210 goals against. That's very low. That's, again, Edmonton, the defensive dynamo. You know what? It's great. It's great. We have a great team here. We really do. We really do. Let's check out our lines here. Let's see if anyone got better. Our rookies, you can expect them to continue to see creep up every now and then. You know, 86 turned to 87. Taylor Hall, 86. Nugent Hopkins, he started off at 85. He grew to 86. Nash still a 90. Eberle's now an 86. Ryan O'Mara, what's going on here? Brassard must be injured. Hang on, best lines. Oh, my goodness gracious. Brassard's an 85. Oh, good. Look, when I do a best lines now, Hall, Nugent Hopkins, and Nash are the first line. So they have developed into the first line like I wanted to them. Great. Payarvi, Brassard, and Eberle, all 85, 85, 86. Solid. Clutterbuck, 84. Horkoff, 84. Ryan Clough, 85. Solid. What did I say about Horkoff? I think he's getting a bit worse as the season goes on here. No C's yet. No, he's not getting worse. I take that back. I take that back. Abdelkader, Helm, and Paye, and who's on the bench? Ryan O'Mara. Okay, and their defensive core is Barker, Cronval, who both got better. Awesome. Gilbert, Peckham, Toybert. Oh, Tubert. Yes, Tubert. And Russell. There we go. Steve Mason, actually, he got better. He's an 88 overall, boys. So, you know what? This is our, if we're going to call out any point of weakness on our team, it is our goaltender. He's only 88 overall, which I know. I say only 88. He's a solid goaltender, boys. He is. But the only thing is, if we don't get far, everything is in the high 80s. There's no 90s. He's not a superstar. There is a difference between above average and a superstar. Our Steve Mason is above average for us. But you know what? We got to give him at least another chance. Another playoff run and another season. Absolutely. If in that 5th season we don't win we don't have a Stanley Cup, or at least the Stanley Cup Finals appearance, I might have to make a big trade for somebody. All right, boys, so the next video is going to be the playoff run. We're going to end this video here, so wish us luck. Wish us luck. Edmonton Oilers, 3rd year playoff run, coming next.